Hi friends, how is it going? As you can see, I'm in a different area right now. I'm actually in Medellin, Colombia, and I'm traveling here with my husband. Upcoming vlogs soon about this trip. So today I thought instead of giving you some personal development mindset advice, I would do a life update video. And this is just, to connect with you while I eat my red velvet cake and have some tea. Okay, first of all, I wanted to mention how excited I am being in Medellin because it's not my first time here. I actually traveled here about 6 years ago, and coming back here now with my husband is such a beautiful and exciting thing. I'm basically living my dream life. I pretty much have the same morning routine every day. So I wake up, I do a hot yoga class, and then I eat breakfast with my husband and we do some work for about 2 to 3 hours, him longer, and then I do my own thing where I have been taking Latin classes. So I've been doing salsa and bachata while I'm here. So in Canada, I can do that too, but everything is so far from me in Canada. So everything is about 5 minutes to 15 minutes away. So it's a little bit easier accessible. So I have more motivation to do things, and I really wanted to take advantage of that. So we're here for about 2 weeks, and tomorrow is our last days in this Airbnb. We're actually gonna go into a different area, well, like 15 minutes away. We're gonna go to a hotel so we can have the vacation vibes while we're here, because right now we're on the work mode and we wanted to feel the whole vacation while we were here. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that it's so nice because I literally am living my dream life, except for the fact that I'm not making money out of doing all of this just yet, but we will get there. It's basically a test drive of my dream, what I'm doing right now, and I encourage you to do that. If you are wanting to do something and you don't know if it's for you, let's say if you want to become a digital nomad, if you want to become a travel nurse, if you want to do something that you're not sure if you want to do it, test drive it, test run the dream, do it in small doses and see if it's actually for you. So I am test driving my dream, and I have to say I like it, and I want to learn how to actually make this sustainable. How can I create a lifestyle where I choose everything that I'm doing and also make money along the way? So that's where I'm at. That's my vision. And the second thing I wanted to mention is YouTube. So I finally reached 1,000 subscribers. I think at the time of recording this, I have 1,400 subscribers. It only took me 2 or 3 years. I can't even remember at this point. Very exciting. Thank you so much. And I think a lot of my subscriber comes from my nursing content, which poses a dilemma for me because I want to stay away from creating nursing content. I mean, I will still create nursing content if I find that they're helpful, they're valuable, but I don't want that to be the focus of my channel. I want my channel to be very holistic, and I want it to represent me. I'm also almost monetized. This morning I checked my analytics. I'm at 3,000 hours, so 1,000 more hours and we'll get there. And again, video that's giving me the most hours is my travel nursing video, how travel nursing changed my life in 1.5 years. And I am debating whether I'm gonna continue a sequel on that, because I'm not doing travel nursing now. I'm not doing travel nursing anymore as of right now, because I really don't want to be away from my husband anymore, and I don't want to be away from my family. So we'll see. I might do a Canadian travel nursing guide, because I did find that there's a lot of guide for US-based travel nursing videos, but none for Canadian. So stay tuned. I'll see if I can make one for you. So the other thing about nursing is that I really wanted to test drive this time where I don't have a lot of responsibilities. I don't have a lot of things going on, that I really wanted to go all in on this whole social media thing on YouTube, on Instagram. But at the same time, I still feel in the back of my mind that I should get a full-time nursing job. I do casual nursing, but in my head it's not enough. The money that I'm making in that area is not enough, even though right now I don't need it. We have a lot of savings. I have a lot of savings and I'm supported by my husband. So I don't know, like I'm not sure where I'm at. So I'm thinking, should I do a nursing sabbatical, you know, just so that I can really put all my efforts into this whole thing, or do it part-time like what I've always done, or continue doing it part-time. I like doing part-time nursing just because, again, that whole security, feeling safe, secure, that's very important. And if you are someone who is very risk averse, then I would really choose that route to do part-time nursing and then whatever creative work you want. But for me, I really want to push myself, challenge myself, and see what I can do without feeling that safety net of having a part-time job. So I have not made a decision, but that's where we are. I don't know if I mentioned, but it has been 4 months since I created this type of video about the life update. I think the first time I did it was I was moving into my house and I said that I was struggling with YouTube, and now I'm in a very different mindset, different physical and mental locations. I'm happier. So now I'd like to talk about the goals for the next year. Well, for the rest of the year, I mean. So as I learn to work more on my inner self, or in my inner confidence, energy, etc., I find that I'm more comfortable with who I am, and therefore that's what I'm going to keep showing up as. So for example, life update like this, and not really caring about the algorithm so much, but more so really figuring out how to find the people that actually will care about the content I put out there, and as me as a person. Not that I need other people's validation, but I want to really be able to connect with people. I want to be able to lead, because at the end of the day, I really want to build a community on YouTube where I can inspire women, people, nurses to go for their dreams. That has always been my goal. That has always been what I have wanted to do, but I've always been scared to say that out loud, because I've always been like, who am I? Who am I to do that? I'm small, I'm not enough, those kind of mindset. But now I feel that after doing all of this work, after hiring so many coaches, after creating so much content on social media, has always come back to that. That's all my messages. That's all my dream is, for people to really look at their lives and say, I am living my dream life. Because to me, that is what I'm doing. I am living my dream life, and I want others to actually also be able to do that. Wow, that feels good to say. And now that I'm sure that that's my message, now I really need to solidify in my content strategy, in how I show up, and how I basically show up for my work. Whether that is a one tweet, one blog post, one reel, one YouTube video, that is the message that I am essentially putting out there. And I really hope that this year, that is the message that people can feel or can see when they come across my work. It is a scary project, or a scary feeling, because it sounds very woo-woo, of course, but at the end of the day, the things that matter to us are intangible. Like love, you cannot really see love, but you feel it. So a lot of the things that I want to talk about, they're not very tangible, like numbers, because to me it felt like if I'm not helping someone make money, then the content is not valid, the service is not valid. And I'm learning to stay away from that mindset, because I think at the end of the day, I don't need to help someone make money in order to feel good about themselves. For example, I pay someone, or I paid to go to in-person yoga classes, and I didn't have to make money for the instructor or for the class to actually make me feel good. I actually was happy to keep doing it, to give them money, and because it gave me so much more value. For example, that sense of belonging in a community, feeling like I was understood, because when I do yoga at home, it's different, but when you do yoga in person class, it's so much more powerful. It's just you guys are all in your own paths, but you understand that you are here, you know, for your higher self, that kind of feeling. And that is kind of the message, or the essence, that I want to produce in my work, but I don't know how to do that yet. But I know that it's there, that I don't need to focus so much more on how do I help people make more money, because that's what everyone is talking about on the internet, and that's the only way to somehow make money and to build audience, etc. Anyways, I really love this type of videos. And one other thing that I noticed I was struggling with when it comes to this whole social media thing was that I get really comfortable in one platform. For example, YouTube, talking to you like this, FaceTime on camera. But then as soon as I try to do it on Instagram, I get so scared, even though it's the same thing. I've been doing this for a while. But I think it's because I have friends and family and, you know, people who know me, and they have some sort of reference point of how they see me, and that's how I think of myself. But in reality, I'm not that person that they're thinking of anymore. I'm not that person who was a nurse and who was scared or who played small. So from that perspective, now I can learn to act differently. I can learn to act from who I am right now, because again, I'm not that person that they have met before, that these people know me from. I'm completely different, and I need to learn how to act from that more and more. I'm not even sure if what I'm saying makes sense right now, but let's hope it does. Anyways, I'm very curious how your goals are doing this year. Have you gotten any data, any internal data, any external data? And what are you gonna do for the rest of the year? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, I really hope that you be kind to yourself, take it one day at a time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.